Alright guys, today we're reviewing the Freewell Premium ND filter set, as well as their graduated premium line of colored filtered sets. And a little something special with the gimbal clamp that they offer, as well as the ND1000, which is definitely a new product to come to the drone market and definitely works for those long exposure shots. So let's take a look at them. So changing your stock lens to an ND filter to your choosing is really simple as you can get. For the Phantom 4, you just want to make sure that you're holding the camera stable. So if you're right-handed, I would recommend stabilizing it with your right, changing it with your left. I'm left-handed, or they call it wrong-handed, so I'm stabilizing it with my left hand, switching it with my right. So make sure the gimbal's supported and the camera's supported. Just unthread the lens. Very, very gentle, and once it's off, you just want to grab your ND filter of choice, and what I like to do is back it off a little bit to make sure that the threads are even, and then start tightening it down. Important to note is when you tighten it down, just make sure it's barely on there. You don't want to grit down really tight and then you'll seat it too tight. Just want to make sure it's nice and secure, you're good to go. So the first shot of this fountain and the next several shots are taken with my Phantom 4 Pro Plus Obsidian, and they're taken using the Freewell Premium ND 4K filters. I have to say Freewell has a home run on their hands. I really don't know how they do it with this price point, but comparing them against footage that I've taken from other filters, namely the Polar Pro and the Taco RC, I can say that Freewell definitely hit a home run with this. The scoring, the texture along the bezel of the filter allows it to be easily removed and replaced very, very quickly. The multi-coating, the quality, the build quality of the filters themselves, they definitely are a step up from Taco RC and Polar Pro. And at the price point they have it, I really don't know how they did it. So this next shot here was really to highlight how much light these ND filters really stop. Now, these are utilizing no filter, but at the exact same shutter speed, f-stop, and ISO settings as the ND64, just as sort of a reference to give you guys a better idea of what it actually does. So this is a brand new thing to enter the drone space. This is the ND1000 filter by Freewell. I don't believe any other manufacturer at this point has produced one, but it creates awesome long exposure shots. So true long exposure photography when it comes to objects in motion really hasn't been very effective. Freewell answered this demand, and so far they're the only company that provides this, and I could say the quality is amazing. Definitely want to pick this up. So if any of you with stock gimbal clamps, I'm sure you guys are aware, the design necessarily for the original clamp isn't that great. You have to turn your drone over, you got to attach it to the legs, then you have to attach it to the camera. A lot of times the gimbal moves and it just doesn't feel right, doesn't look right, and it's not very secure. Now if you have aftermarket ND filters such as the Freewell 4K, they're not going to fit into the depth of the camera and gimbal clamp that DJI offers. This is where Freewell comes in. They make a fantastic gimbal clamp that fits any ND filter, and it's much, much easier to install. All you have to do is using your dominant hand. You want to secure the camera first. You want to apply the camera all the way in, and then you just want to line up your gimbal and slide it in such as this. And that's it. You're good to go. So this is utilizing the Freewell graduated black filter, and what this allows to do is it actually applies an ND darkener to the sky while allowing the colors of the landscape to really pop. So this next shot is utilizing the Freewell graduated filter in blue. This is a fantastic filter for those who don't color correct their videos or photos. It's an easy way and simple way to be able to take great video, great pictures, pull them directly off of the drone, upload them to your phone, and put them on Instagram, Facebook, and other similar social outlets. So there's just one more thing. As a token of my appreciation and courtesy of Freewell, I want to offer up my personal ND filter set as well as the gimbal clamp for the Phantom 4. These gifts are going to be given out individually as a thank you for tuning into my channel. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do so now. Hit that like button, continue engaging on the channel. I wouldn't be able to make videos without you guys, so I appreciate that, and we'll see you on the next adventure.